My biggest red flag for these type of houses is obviously checking the foundation, but the number one thing, say hi, you're gonna be on video. The biggest thing is what the comps. So the comps, if the comps are good, I didn't get a chance to look at your comps, but the biggest thing is if there's new builds near here, you can't do this.
Okay.
You'd have to get the property so cheap to be able to fight new build incentives.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
How far from here would you say a new build would come?
I'd say within 2 or 3 miles.
2 or 3 miles.
Because this is already out there. And if you have any new builds nearby, you'll never be able to sell it.
No, there's a big build down that way.
So, but look, the house looks pretty good. It does have foundation issues. Look, you can see some separation in the siding, which isn't a big deal on this side. You see that? Mm-hmm. Little separation. It looks like they patched it up. But yeah, the front of the house, and it comes down, and you can tell it's sinking in the back. You know, but it looks good. I mean, cosmetically, it's pretty. Corner lot. You have a decent sized yard. It wouldn't cost a couple $100 to get it pretty. But that's going to be your issues foundation.
Okay.
And then the roof. We're going to have to get the roof checked because if that's the original roof, it might need to be replaced. This house was built in 2005. It's 19 years old. That's a 15-year shingle. You won't be able... Oh, you can see on the bottom part. And it doesn't look terrible. But you see, you can kind of look right there and see the different things. So what are your questions about the house?
Well, I know that the foundation and with the offer, the bid that they got for $10,000
and that's
10-year warranty.
So let me teach you something. Whenever
Teach me something.
Whenever someone asks how much, when they say we got a bid for $10,000, the first thing you ask them is how many piers.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you say
And
that.
then write it down. The best foundation guy I know charges $350 a pier.
Okay.
Okay? He said 21 piers at $70-something $100. So I want to know why the bid's $10,000. I'm going to get my own bid. I think it needs more than that many piers.
Oh, okay.
I think you're probably 30.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
But that's a question. First question you always ask, like, oh, we got a foundation bid. How many piers?
How many piers?
And just write it down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I did.
And then you can do 21 times 350, and whatever that number is, should be a decent cost for the foundation.
I know that's where the rain falls, but
Yeah.
it's kind of crippled in there.
Well, it's an original roof. These are 15-year shingles, and the house is 19 years old. I'm 99% sure it's original roof.
So if it's 15-year shingles, they're kind of out of warranty and out of date.
Well, they're old, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then whenever you go to sell the house, you're selling a beautiful house with an old roof.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You need to replace the roof.
I've seen houses not sell because of the roof. So roof needs to be in the repair budget.
Uh-huh.
The siding looks good. Roof and foundation, you're going to have separation from the doors. But it's a pretty house. It's cosmetically pretty. But I'm telling you, we did a deal in New Braunfels. Mm-hmm. And we got the house rehab, got everything. It's listed, 15% less than the new builds in the neighborhood. We were getting still beat.
Okay.
They're like, oh, well, they're offering, $50,000 incentives for a brand new house, and you're just charging 20% less. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the incentives are different everywhere. And now that, we're seeing adjustments in the rates and everyone's getting super gung-ho about that, the incentives, I think, will go down because the buyer pool is going to grow up. But like I told you, I want your first deal to be something that will actually sell.
Right. I do too.
You know what I mean? So let's go inside, and upstairs is just bedrooms. I don't really care about that.
Yeah, the bedrooms look good. The only thing in there, there's a shower.
Uh-huh.
That I might take out the tile.
So the thing is,
Or is that?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Don't put that in the room.
I won't. Tell me why. Tell me why you want to put tile.
I guess because of the cosmetic look of it.
Sorry.
You think it's ugly? So whenever you want to add,
Like a
whenever you want to
shower.
add something,
Uh-huh.
check the comps.
Okay.
Right? The only bathroom that matters in this house is the master bathroom.
Okay.
You know what I
That's
mean?
the one we were in.
Yes.
Follow my face.
Nah, you didn't fall.
Yeah.
But so like down here, what do you have any things about the house? Like for me, the biggest thing is, like I told you, is just making sure the comps in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Huh. It's a nice pantry. That's one thing I hate about
I
mine.
think I was talking about the shower in this one. That's what I was talking about.
Were you doing the top shower in here? What do you mean?
This is the one I was talking about. Maybe replacing.
Oh, the shower door? Why?
Not the door, but the whole
The surround?
look. But I don't know.
What I would check is comps,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You have to look at the comparables and see if the comps don't call for it, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
The tub looks like it was hardly ever used.
Right.
One thing that a lot of people like is if you replace all the toilets. So it might not be necessary, but when you replace all the toilets and leave the stickers, it feels new. Right?
Okay.
And this does look cheesy. If it is in the budget,
Replace that
I would
too.
probably replace it. It's not necessary, but it's cheesy.
It looks cheesy.
Other than that, the house is brand new.
Yeah.
So if they were renting it, the renters took care of it.
Mm-hmm.
The carpet doesn't even look bad.
No, it doesn't. I wish it would have gone through the whole kitchen with that floor.
Oh yeah. But
When you would leave these countertops, I might change them.
ah man, I know all the comps will have granite or some kind of
Right,
cement.
so
I would probably replace that.
with the green.
And these are kind of chipping.
Yeah.
If you're gonna, as a flip, I would replace the appliances, and I would sell the refrigerator
Okay.
or put it in the garage.
There looks like there may have been a leak here at one time.
Yeah,
But
that's easy. You can get a guy to replace that board.
yeah.
But I would put new countertops. I'd change the sink. I would replace all the appliances though, especially for this ARV.
Okay.
Yeah, in my house, I don't have a pantry. It annoys me.
They don't have a microwave. So
No.
would you put
That would. It's $200.
stuff?
You wanna learn something? You know this is out of code now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, plugs in the side of the island. They just changed the code there. It's
So that needs to be taken out.
no, it is grandfathered in, but in
Oh,
new,
it's grandfather.
if you go look at a new build, they won't put them in the islands no more,
Oh.
which is kind of stupid, but it's on both sides. It's nice though. What do you think? You like it,
I
right?
like it.
Do you know what the new? So my biggest thing about coming into like a new neighborhood, I know this is 2005, so it's almost 20 years old, is how I had a property in New Braunfels. It was actually newer than this, and I got it for a kill. And we bought the property. We bought the property like 40% under the area. We couldn't sell it though.
You couldn't sell it?
Because there's new builds. And the incentives for the new builds are killing. You know what I mean? That's one thing. It's like for flipping, it's like if you're going to flip the house, you have to make sure the new builds aren't too close. Because even if our price was 20% lower, we lowered our ARV 20%. When we did the deal that way, we still had trouble selling it. Like we refinance and just rent it, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to finance. You want to build capital.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So that's my only reservation about new neighborhood. So that's the only thing with the check. But I mean, the house is beautiful. It's nice. And they're selling it at a discount, so I think it looks good. So I think that would be the only thing with the check. And like you could get away with, like the stove's not terrible. I never leave a fridge in the house. It was burning in my head a long time ago. But I would replace the dishwashers. It just looks outdated.
No.
You're probably.
And the stuff is kind of
Well, but I I have a clean lady that'll make that stove look boring. Fucking faucet. But I never ever leave a fridge in any house. Nah, it'll fit. I think so. Just
Take that hood out, I guess.
you take the lid would come out and it'll go.
It'll go there.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it different, I guess.
I took a picture. See? So you kind of go through there. It's nice. You don't have to.
Yeah,
But it's
but it's
$200.
nice. And it's
A new
$200.
vent's $100.
Yeah.
I would obviously paint. I'd leave the same color. I would just paint. I'd repaint this room because they had a bunch of stuff hanging up and stuff like that. What do you think?
I do. I think it's a nice house.
Do you know the foundation company y'all used to get the bid?
My partner's company, I don't know the name, but I can get that information.
I'm just curious. There's a guy I use. He's the absolute best. I was just curious if it was him. His name's Jerry.
Jerry?
I actually don't even know his company's name. I just know his name.
But I wouldn't have to replace any plumbing. Really, just make sure it works.
No, before you close, we come do. I have a tool where you can do a pressure test, like we're doing an inspection. We would just do a pressure test,
Okay.
make sure all that stuff's good.
And the electric's up to date, I guess.
I mean, it's not an old house.
Uh-huh.
What I would do is if you put it under contract, I get the AC check. Yeah, you could change that. I just put new light bulbs.
Because that's the older style, right? Or is
It's just fluorescence. Yeah, you could change it. It's $100. That's not expensive.
I just wondered if you would change it.
I would. I have a problem with not matching light bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
So you see how it's a cool white and then it's warm light?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff kills me. It costs me money too because I hate light bulbs not to match.
I'm gonna put matching ceiling fans in there because that bugs me.
Yeah. So that comes with a strong, flow of the house of everything matching. Door handles, ceiling fans, making sure all the plugs and switches look good. And the house is new enough to where the plugs and switches can probably just be cleaned off. But like if any of them are dingy or dirty, I would.
Yeah, there was one in there in the bedroom that was pushed in, so I'm just imagining it just needs to be readjusted.
Yeah. And like the cleaning service I use, she charges about $300, but she makes the house look brand new. So it's good.
Did you pressure wash the garage and the...
I would pressure wash everything.
garage and house or...
How's the garage look? I didn't even go in the garage. Let's check it out.
It looks good.
Let's check it out.
I just have one of the things on top of it.
So there's the laundry room. Garage door. So all the garage door needs is some lube. Really? They sell garage door lube. Our call Sean Diddy, P. Diddy Combs. He got like 100 bottles. We'll lube up the garage door and it won't make sound like that.
Just clean that up and repaint it.
Yeah.
What's this?
You know what? It's actually missing a pan. That is an extra tank. It's missing a drain pan.
Drain pan, right?
Yeah, so I would get a drain pan so it passes, and since it's right next to the wall, we can just put a thing outside. But that's all to code. The drain pan's missing though.
What is that for? I don't remember.
It's a booster tank. It's required in Bear County now. It's like $100, but they'll charge you like $500 to install it.
Booster tank to make it.
It's to help with like the pressure and stuff.
Booster pressure tank.
But other than that, it looks good. It looks good.
What is it? Oh, that's the other thing. This. What do you think this is?
Something got broken or a dog.
Scratched it up.
I would clean that up, texture it so it doesn't look bad. The yard is nice though.
And this thing here.
It looks like they try to do foundation work. But you can see the foundation. You can see
I know
the driveway. The driveway's breaking off the foundation. So that could be in that cost too. Did they do foundation work?
Honestly, I'm not sure if
They did something.
Investors have did a foundation work, but I wasn't told nothing that
Yeah. Overall, the house looks good, but you can see like they try to hide stuff with these bricks, and I don't see a bunch of, like on this side you can see it like creeping in a little bit.
Huh?
On this side, like this is where the separation is. The ground's the ground's sinking on this side. Hi. I come in peace. I come in peace. You want to know something? I bet that drywall's missing because this broke. I bet there was a leak here because
A leak.
this is new.
Or maybe they put it there and...
Hey, how you doing? Good.
Would you, like, cut some of this out and add another piece? Or
I bet
would
that's
you
part
do
of the foundation people would fix that.
Uh-huh.
Because this is thin. Look how thin the slab is.
Oh, yeah.
That's easy to ram. They can drill a hole and they can put foam to lift it. But yeah, I think I've seen all I need to see.
Okay.
I just want to I'll double check the comps for you.
Okay. Is this the same thing we did on this sidewalk? Just pull it apart?
Yeah. It's weird though. It's weird they did it in only the sidewalk and not the actual house. You see, that's just a border separation. I always say the foundation's bad if you can find broken bricks, and I don't see any broken bricks, so I don't think it's that bad.
And it's been here a while.
But the real deal is, Pam, every house in Bexar County has foundation work.
Because they build it on dirt that's not settled.
No, it's because there's no dirt.
There's no dirt.
Yeah, so if you go to Virginia and you can dig 50 feet until you get bedrock, until you get stone.
Well, they just bring in dirt and
I guarantee you, if you get a shovel, you'll get 4 inches and it's solid rock.
Oh.
That's the problem. The house
Oh.
can't settle right.
Oh.
It's because there's a lot of rock.
Okay.
That's all Bexar County.
I thought it was.
And then in Converse, the why the foundations are so bad in Converse is that area used to be a landfill when San Antonio was first made.
Oh my gosh.
So a bunch of houses are built on trash.
Nice.
I think it's good.
All right.
It's good.
I'll look a little bit more and then I'll get with you and see what comps I've got.
Do you have access to full comps?
Is it on the? I don't think so.
I'll give you access to full comps. I'll teach you how to do it.
Yeah, because all I can find is like on the Propelio and stuff that's in the area. And
Is this your car?
yes, that's my hail damage car.
You see, I have a Ram. When it hails on mine, it just bounces off.
Oh really? Yeah.
He's kidding. I have driven through it before that.
This is a.
Do you know if the roof's original?
Yeah.
It is, right? So
Yes.
we will have to replace the roof.
This is a salvage title right here, but she's a running little.
Hey, is it paid for?
Yeah, it's
That's all that
salvage
matters.
title.
Do you have a card?
Yeah, bro, I do.
Just so I can
Yeah, of course.
have your information.
Can I get your number as well?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you. I have a card in my truck. You want one?
You say you're doing investments yourself too.
Yeah.
right?
So I kind of do a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay.
But I'll give you my buyer company card.
Sure. So like a little bit of everything, you mean like wholesale, face to
Everything,
face,
yeah.
Everything, nice.
So I used to teach for like 12 years.
Already?
And then I stopped teaching for one company and just kind of went off on my own.
Nice.
I'm
I
sure.
work with Manuel Chirinos, I'm not sure. if
Oh,
you-
I've heard him. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, Manuel Chirinos, I work with him. His company, we're called Instant Equity.
Oh, I think I've looked at some of y'all's properties. I might be on your email list already.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. I'll
He's the one that sent me to that house on the east side.
Oh, yeah. Which
On
one is that one?
Colorado Bend.